Some randoms decided to set up a shop, slap Rhode's branding on some random skincare products to unsuspecting customers. Meanwhile, Hailey Bieber's probably somewhere sipping her Erewhon smoothie, not knowing that her brand is being bootlegged across the world.
Hailey Bieber's ultra-popular skincare brand just launched a pop-up store at the Mall of Africa. The whole thing might be a scam. Underneath a video of the pop-up, Hailey left a comment. In her comment, she wrote, "Literally the first I've ever heard about this."
You know what the best part of my job is? Business up here, party in the bottom, baby. I wear pajama pants like 99% of the time in my videos. It's great. I love it. Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back or to my channel if you're new here. Today we're diving into a really bizarre situation that just happened recently in South Africa. The fake Rhode pop-up in Mall of Africa. This pop-up had a lot of people at Mall of Africa thinking they were going to get their hands on some Hailey skincare, and spoiler alert, as you can tell by the title of this video, they did not. The drama surrounding this event has got social media buzzing, especially on TikTok, with people calling it everything from a marketing scam to outright fraud. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, put on your PJ pants with me, and let's chat about how an entire Rhode store popped up in a mall, bamboozled skincare lovers, how it was exposed, and what this means for brand authenticity in the age of social media. Okay. First, let's talk about Rhode real quick if you're unfamiliar with the brand. Rhode is a skincare brand founded by Hailey Bieber. It's known for its minimalist aesthetic and focus on hydration, with its popular peptide lip treatment being a favorite among many beauty lovers. It's a relatively new brand that has gained a cult following quite quickly, selling out frequently and making waves in the skincare industry, which is no surprise. I mean, it's Hailey. She's had a name for herself before she was with Justin, but she's also Justin Bieber's wife, so that's really put a lot of eyes on her. I mean, everybody wanted to be a one less lonely girl at one point, okay? I think Justin Bieber was my first crush ever. But yeah, as of right now, Rhode is primarily available on their official website and some retailers. There is no record of Rhode expanding into South Africa or setting up any official pop-up in the Mall of Africa or anywhere else in the country for that matter. So how did the pop-up happen? I think that's the question a lot of us are having, even myself. I was like, how is this even a thing? So here's where things took a turn, okay? Social media started buzzing about this pop-up happening for Rhode in Mall of Africa. Influencers and beauty enthusiasts rushed to check it out, very eager to get their hands on Rhode's sought-after products. Pictures and videos from this event started quickly spreading, and the videos were showing a sleek setup with Rhode branding, product displays, and staff promoting these items. Again, Rhode doesn't even ship to Africa yet. So how did a whole pop-up store happen in the Mall of Africa and people are falling for it? That is the million-dollar question. Typically, when a brand, especially one as high profile as Rhode, enters a new market, it comes with official press releases, influencer partnerships, and just a whole lot of promotional build-up. There was none of that.
The Rhode pop-up in Mall of Africa is not real. I repeat, the Rhode pop-up in Mall of Africa is not real. There are all the signs to this being fraudulent. I saw this one video of this one creator going there and she's fighting in the comments. Mall of Africa would never have a counterfeit product pop-up. If Rhode themselves doesn't post that this is happening, it's not real. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. They have Hailey's face all over the showroom. Don't go. Don't go. Save your money. Save your money.
It didn't take long for people to start noticing the red flags, and there were some shoppers questioning the authenticity of the products. Several customers who purchased items noticed inconsistencies in the packaging, the formulas, and even the scent of the lip treatments. It was giving chemical vibes, which is very much not vanilla, not strawberry. This led to widespread speculation that the products being sold may just be counterfeit.
But apparently the products were looking a little bit off, like the lettering was off. Apparently they had flavours that didn't exist.
Does it need any more context? Because this is very controversial. Here are the original products that I got a few months ago from America. And then here are the pop-up store products. So here is a little card that came in the box. And it's a very pixelated picture. The original pocket blush in shade Piggy. It has been worn multiple times. But as you can see, here's the packaging. And as you can see, it has a round circle. This is the pop-up store blush that I got in Juice Box. And people said that the dead giveaway was the text that said Rhode, what it looks like, the color. Compare the two. So my original one has the indent at the bottom, and then the pop-up store one kind of doesn't have anything. So this is my original one. It actually is done very well. It's very hard to tell. This is real against fake.
they give us these cute little boxes, just like how it is online. Here's the little box, okay? It says Rhode inside, and it has the website and the Instagram name. This is one of the blushes that I did open. It is called Piggy. And yes, I know it's a different color, blah, blah, blah. The girl knows she's been scammed. These are the 3 lip tints that I got. And yes, I paid $6.99 for this. So I spent 4,200 Rand for everyone asking in total.
After knowing that you spent money on fake product, like I wouldn't even want to use that product because I don't trust that. I don't trust it. That's sketchy. So here are the problems that were found. There was misprints. Big brands will usually declare misprints to avoid confusion and allegations. The number of mistakes across the range were too many to be considered normal. Slice center alignment. Same range, justified left. Dirty shrink wrap. Ew. None of these ingredients exist. Burn marks from shrink wrap. Low quality packaging. Burn marks. And again, the strange eye appears in fewish instead of flush. Oh. In the back, Rhode logo font is completely wrong. Yikes. Yeah, I was seeing some phone cases. The font of the R, I think, was different than the rest of it. It's the little things. That's how they get you. Because, like, the everyday person may not be paying attention to that, you know? I mean, clearly a lot of people were not. Oh, man, I feel so bad for them. But, like, guys, how do you fall for this? I say that, but, like, would I have fallen for it? Probably. Like, I don't really keep up with brands' social media. So if I was just in the mall and I saw Rhode in the mall, I'd be like, no way. So like, I get it, but like, it's just really sad. It's just a really unfortunate situation. I would be so mad if I were in these people's shoes that have purchased these fake products. Sometimes the best way to cope is with humor. But like, how on earth did they manage to get away with this? Unauthorized pop-up selling unknown products under Rhode's name. Which is just crazy. Like, Hailey was not present at the event, y'all. Usually that happens if there's a little pop-up. Because it's one thing to sell fake skincare online, like you see that a lot on like eBay, for example. But setting up an entire in-person store is just another level of bold.
The mastermind behind the Rhode pop-up in Mall of Africa. When I catch you, Sana. Because now if you're a girl in South Africa with that lip gloss, I automatically think it's fake. This is a problem because my man's supposed to get it for me overseas. But if I hold it, you guys are going to say, Kiki, you got scammed. No! I wasn't a victim. I wasn't a victim.
The store looked legit, y'all. It had the branding, packaging, the displays, everything you'd expect from a real Rhode setup, but Hailey wasn't there. Some randoms decided to set up a shop, slap Rhode's branding on some random skincare products to unsuspecting customers. Meanwhile, Hailey Bieber is probably somewhere sipping her Erewhon smoothie, not knowing that her brand is being bootlegged across the world. I can just imagine Hailey's face receiving this news being like, excuse me, there's a what in where? Yikes. The reaction was swift and intense, with many customers obviously upset and wanting a refund and an explanation on all this. Many influencers who had unknowingly promoted this event quickly backtracked and warned their followers that they had been misled. Mall of Africa, which hosted the pop-up, also received some backlash. I mean, you allowed an unauthorized brand activation to take place in your premises, so you're naturally going to get some heat for that. I just want to know how they let a whole fake Rhode pop-up take place in one of the biggest malls in Africa. How does this happen? I'm not a customer and I want an explanation. Like, do y'all not check licenses? Do you let just anyone with a logo and shelves walk in and call it a day? So they were obviously quick to take the store down, but not before they fooled a ton of customers. They really were like taking people's money and ran before they could come back to get their refund. And at this point, the biggest question remains, who was responsible for this Rhode pop-up? There's also the issue of legal accountability. Using Rhode's name and branding without permission is a clear case of trademark infringement. If the organizers are identified, they are obviously going to face some pretty serious legal consequences for deceiving customers and what looks like counterfeit goods. It's also actually kind of dangerous. Like, skincare is not something you want to be messing around with, especially when you don't know where it's coming from. They could easily have harmful ingredients, people could have allergic reactions, breakouts, or worse. Beyond that, this kind of just highlights how easy it is for fake brands brands to pop up and trick customers, which is kind of scary. This whole situation raises an important discussion about brand trust and consumer awareness. In the era of social media marketing, it's easy to fall for pop-ups, for limited time drops, and influencer promoted events. But incidents like this remind us how crucial it is to actually verify legitimacy before making a purchase. If a brand is launching in a new country, most likely than not, they are going to make an official announcement about it. It's also important to check if a retailer is listed as an authorized seller, especially when dealing with high demand beauty and skincare products that are frequently knockoffs. I've seen so many knockoffs of like the Rhode phone case. At the end of the day, this situation serves as a cautionary tale for both the brand and the consumer. For consumers, it's a reminder to always double check if a brand sells in your country before running to buy it, and check legitimacy before buying from pop-ups or unfamiliar sellers. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Unless it's me. Or you. I see you in your cute little pajamas. I see you. You're a cutie, okay? We're a dream.
If there's one thing that I can take away from this whole Rhode pop-up Mall of Africa situation is that I'm so happy that people are now honestly looking at people who bring international brands with a critical eye. I'm bringing Tarte to South Africa. Does Tarte know? Do you know what I mean? There's a Rhode pop-up in Mall of Africa, but Hailey Bieber didn't say anything. The Rhode business page itself didn't say anything. Already, ting, 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 we should have been doing this.
I decided that I was going to go onto the Rhode website and do research for myself before I decide to go and purchase any products. So I sent them an email about 2 days ago, which was when the pop-up actually happened. I basically said I'd like to query a pop-up that's currently happening at Mall of Africa in South Africa. Just want to verify that the products are original and from Rhode before I make any purchases. Your speedy response will be much appreciated. Thanks so much. They then responded with, "Hi, thanks so much for reaching out. We can confirm that Rhode is not connected or affiliated with the shop in any way. Our only sales channels are rhodeskin.com and our verified Instagram shop and TikTok shop. If you purchase Rhode from any other source, we can't guarantee that you're buying a genuine product and can't vouch for their authenticity, quality, or condition. These products may not meet our standards and in some cases may be counterfeit. We appreciate you sending this our way. XO Team Rhode." So that just shows you that you need to just do some research. Just a little Google here and there will help you in the long run. I also just went a little bit further and just read the FAQs on the Rhode website, and it says there, where can I buy Rhode in person? They only ship to Canada and these countries, and they have no physical stores when you can buy Rhode. They also have an events tab where they have the various pop-ups that they have, and obviously this was not on their website, you guys. Just do a little bit of research. It will save you so much of time, so much of money.
And for brands, it highlights the risks of counterfeit operations tarnishing your reputation and misleading valuable customers. I also saw a lot of people on social media saying the situation reminded them of what happened in Australia with Crumbl Cookies. If you're not familiar with that whole event, oh my word. In September of last year, a whole cookie controversy happened in Sydney, Australia.
That is disgusting. That Crumbl Cookies pop-up in Australia, total sham. Co-founder Sawyer Hemsley confirmed that his brand was not affiliated with the disastrous event at all.
The organizers of this whole event traveled to Hawaii, bought approximately 840 cookies, and brought them back to Australia. And they resold them at an eye-watering $17.50 Australian. That's about $12 USD. And they weren't even fresh, y'all. What? People started complaining that they were stale, overpriced, and just not hitting the same as if you went into an actual Crumbl store.
Terrible.
$75 for 5.
In terms of freshness, 0 out of 5.
That might be because the cookies were flown in from the US on a Tuesday, but then sold on a Sunday.
The event attracted numerous customers who were all under the impression that this was a legit Crumbl pop-up. And the drama hit peak levels when the co-founder of Crumbl, Sawyer Hemsley, came out and said, yeah, we had nothing to do with this, guys. And the people running this claimed they just wanted to bring the Crumbl magic to Australia. But you know, maybe without the outrageous markup and the week-old texture. They emphasized that they never claimed to be an official Crumbl store and noted that Crumbl's trademark was not registered in Australia.
Don't worry, organizers say they didn't break any laws. They say that they clearly stated that they were just fans importing, barely made any profit, and complied with all trademark and import rules. So, no hard feelings?
After the backlash, the pop-up disappeared real quick, as I'm sure you can imagine. And Crumbl was like, okay, we hear you. And now they're actually planning to open one in Australia. So, there you go. There is a happy ending to the story.
Hello, Australia. We're super excited to be here. We are in Sydney right now. We're going to go around and ask a few people some questions to tell us a little bit about where should we open our first Crumbl.
The CEO of Crumbl Cookies has flown to Sydney in the wake of the Bondi pop-up scandal, but it's not to take legal action against the fans. Crumbl co-founder Jason McGowan told us that he was shocked by the location, the price, and the experience of the pop-up, but that he was excited to see how many people were willing to wait in line to try the product. So he's not here to sue, but is instead investigating potential sites for an official pop-up or permanent stores down the track. He said he hopes that Australians who were unimpressed by the stale offerings at the unofficial pop-up will give the cookies another go.
So now all you Aussies can soon enjoy Crumbl Cookies without funding someone's Hawaii getaway. What a ridiculous story. Both situations seem kind of dangerous considering these are things we consume and put on our skin. For Crumbl, anything could have happened while being in possession of the third party. Before Krispy Kreme's opened a store here near me in Canada, which was very recently, they would be sold at little fundraisers and stuff like that, which is now looking back a little sus. And they were not fresh because they were transported. Yeah, it makes you think now. But anyways, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation, both with Rhode and Crumbl Cookies. Would you have fallen for the Rhode pop-up or the Crumbl Cookies situation? Have you ever been scammed and purchased a fake product? Do you think more regulations should be put in place to prevent scams like this? Let's chat it up in the comment section. And I wouldn't be a true YouTuber if I didn't say maybe give this video a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, maybe click that notification bell so you can be notified on when I post more drama that the internet serves to us all the time. It's at least weekly, y'all. It's honestly daily. There's always something to talk about. I love y'all so much and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!
Today in Sydney, Australian Border Force officers have pulled aside 2 men who have just arrived from Hawaii.
Alright, so on your declaration card it says you have nothing to declare, yet when we went through your suitcase you had 700 Crumbl cookies in there. Personal use. What about the 700 individual cookie boxes with the Crumbl logo on? Also personal use. Alright, so you mean to tell me you bought 700 Crumbl cookies and 700 individual Crumbl cookie boxes in Hawaii for personal use? Okay, well, I guess it's not any dried fruit or Chinese medicine, so you're free to go.